Hi everyone, Caroline here, thanks for joining me. Today we're going to play with the Imala Roll with It stamp, and I'm going to do it on my scratch card. I have done tutorials before, but I just wanted it a little bit psychedelic from that era of the roller skates. And if you're on the Eureka Stamps by Me group, you will know that there's been a launch by Tony Darroch from Stamps by Me with the Disco Fever collection with some amazing papers and everything. And you know, this would go fantastic. We all remember the disco dancing, don't we? Roller disco. So yeah, that's from that era. So but even now, roller skating is still really popular. And so, you know, it's timeless, isn't it? Absolutely timeless. Now I'm going to emboss on it, and I'm going to emboss in white, so I'm going to do that now. So that's on my scratch card. The scratch card I've used is the one I get off Amazon. It's not the kiddie stuff like you get in the range and places like that. It's from Haber Crafts. And it is a thicker one. You get 10 sheets in, and I'll leave a link for that if you want to have a play. Okay, so I'm going to just go over with my anti-static as well, and then my Versamark ink. Stamp this really well. Right, I'm not going to go down again. I'm just going to leave it on that because it's done it really well, because I inked it well the first time. So take that off carefully, then it doesn't scratch it. Okay. Then with some white embossing powder, just going to go over like that. See how lovely that's come up. Brilliant. Let's put a bit on the top there. That's it. Don't want to miss any. I'm going to get my heat gun now. And as always, I'll let that warm up. A bit of noise. Just off any bits I don't want. You can get a paintbrush if you need to press off any excess. Warm the back. This stops, it helps key the powder to the ink. To stop it blowing off the front. Forgot to mention too that this stamp is available on Create and Craft tomorrow, Tuesday the 27th of February, with Carly Duff, and at 7 AM and 11 AM, and it's going to be in the pick and mix. So you can choose any 3 and you get some special offers on. So it's worth going on there and having a look if there's anything you wanted, and you can get them at a bargain price. Just going to scratch this off now where I want it scratched off. It gives it a really cool look, doesn't it? I don't think I have another one. Try that end of it, yeah. Try the pointy end. And it reveals all the fabulous colours underneath. Feel free to fast forward to the end of my scratching this off if you wish. And I'll show you what else I'm going to do with it. This reveals all the stitching loop that's down in the white embossing. That's nice, isn't it? Inside there, just those little bits in there. This is cool. I wanted a real cool look to this. I have done others where I've coloured it with marker pens. And if you're watching the show tomorrow, I know that our Michelle on the design team has done a fabulous one with the marker pens as well. So have a look at the wonderful samples. Do around this one now. I'm going to leave the main part of the shoe in black. So it's a little bit like black leather, if you like. It's a bit windy today. I don't know if you can hear the wind out there howling a bit. If you haven't got this stamp, you know, do go along and get it while it's on offer. It's a good one to have for all ages. Right, I'm going to do the wheels now. Go over with the blank end of it to get rid of the black little black scratch marks like that. Doesn't take long really, and it, you know, it is so therapeutic. It's like sitting and colouring, you know. But with the scratch card, it's a little bit of magic, isn't it? A little bit of magic. That's that done. And just do inside the wheel there. We've only got one wheel to do after that. Do the wide end. Oops. That is squeaky, isn't it? This would be good for scrapbooks and journals as well. Leaving some of the little black because it just gives that a visualisation of it being round. And if you're worried about the card getting scratched once it's on your card, before you put it on your card, you can spray it with a matte fixative, like a varnish, a matte varnish. And you can get that at any of the crafting places or Amazon. Now, when you've done your card, I have in the past put holes in here to put lace through, and you can do that, and it looks really, really nice. And what I use is I just use a punch. I got this at Hobbycraft, and I just punch through. Can you see where the holes are here? Just punch through there, and and then use the lace up for it, and lace it up. this is going to go on an 8x8 card, like that. Okay. Oh, that's cool, doesn't it? So I'm going to do that. So if you have got some of the scratch card from my previous demos, and you've got this stamp as well, do go and have a play with it, because it's brilliant to play with. Not only that, it makes your card quite unique. So pop that on there, like that. Turn it over, press it down. Now, what I have also used is the Soul Sisters and stamp, and I'm going to use this lady because I think she would look fantastic there, on there, because you know she's really cool, isn't she? I'm just going to colour in her skin, so I'm just using my pencils for this. Now, if you do her in advance and get her all coloured and finished, and you want this to have a leather look, and even on here to have a bit of a shiny patent look, patent leather, just use your clear drops. I'll get them out in a second. Let me just finish this one, do a bit of shading. These are my Castle Arts pencils. These are all the skin tones. You get 3 or 4 on them. And they really are nice. And good with your inks as well, you know. You don't have to worry about it splodging. Just going to do a nice bit of pink on her belt. So I've done a line of pink. I'm going to do a line of green. This is to match the skate. And then a yellow. Like that. And that will match her skates. We put some pads on the back. These are the Sticks 2 sticky pads. glossy accents. There's a glossy accents, and you can paint on with glossy accents, and it gives it that shiny look, a little bit like the leather, like I say, our patent leather. So got a bit of Posca pen red, which goes over ink nicely, like that. She's got a red lippy on. Let's have our card down here. So you see, it doesn't take that long, does it? And we'll pop her there. So she's got very, very cool, isn't she? She's going skating. Put that on my black. Well, I hope you've enjoyed that. If you have, do give us a thumbs up, and I'll be back soon. Bye bye.